Alright, hey guys, welcome to the Adrian Finance YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going over the top 5 recession-proof stocks. So pretty much what recession-proof means, through 2008, 2008 through 2010, they survived the crash, and I believe for the whole Rona situation, they'll be able to come out of the Rona situation even a little bit more stronger than they came in before. So starting off with number 1, we have Procter and Gamble, ticker symbol PG. They are household products. So you would think of Procter and Gamble, Bounty, Charmin, Crest, Dawn. So pretty much household names. They are number 1 in every little thing that they have. So toothpaste, what is that stuff called? Toilet paper and things like that. They're really great brands. And even through recessions, people are still gonna need toothpaste. People are still gonna need toilet paper and things like that to wash their clothes. And pretty much people are never gonna stop buying their products. So they do have a 61-year dividend payments. So pretty much 61 years through recessions, through the bull market, they've always paid their dividends. So really great, especially for 61 years. Pretty much 3 of my lifetimes right there. So the S&P 500 went down 55% in 2008 through 2010. Procter & Gamble only lost 36%. So really great stock overall. Consistent dividend payer, and then really great just because the household names. People are still gonna buy toilet paper. People are still gonna buy Tide Pods. People are still gonna buy shaving gel and stuff like that. So really great stock overall. Personally, one of my top 5 favorite stocks, just because it's so safe, and then management is still pretty good. So they can create more brands and more revenue and more profit and things like that. So second one on the list is Johnson & Johnson, another household names. They are in the pharmaceutical sector. So in the S&P 500, when it lost 55%, Johnson & Johnson only lost 27%. They have 56 years of consistent dividend payments as well too. So again, three of my lifetimes right there, Johnson & Johnson has still paid their dividends. So really amazing dividend payer. And then again, people still need to buy basic needs during the whole recession. So people aren't gonna go buy a 737 Max for a couple $1,000,000, or people aren't gonna buy how can I say, something super expensive where it's a want, not a need. People are still gonna need to brush their teeth. People are still gonna need to have medicine. Johnson & Johnson is the household name. If you go to Walmart, Target, any type of retail store like that, you're gonna see Johnson & Johnson products everywhere on every shelf. So yeah, they only lost 27%, while the S&P 500 lost 55%. In 2008, sales only declined around 6.2%, which is really amazing. Other companies went bankrupt. Other companies lost 50% of their revenue. Johnson & Johnson had a pretty much, proven method of selling. They only lost 6.2%. So really amazing. Especially long-term hold, if you're able to buy enough shares to compound interest over time. I think Johnson & Johnson is another perfect stock. So number 3 on the list, probably pretty much my top favorite one. Coca-Cola. They are soft drinks. So people know them by Sprite, Coca-Cola, Minute Maid and things like that. So another household name product, where if you went to Walmart, Target, or anything like that, Costco's, you're gonna find Coke products everywhere. They're only $1 or $2. Maybe with inflation they might go to $2 or $3. In the long run, people are still gonna buy Sprite. People are still gonna buy Coca-Cola. The S&P 500 lost 55% in 2008. Coca-Cola only lost 31%. So a really amazing company. And they have $21 billion brands. So really amazing company. And they aren't just focused on Northern America. They have Central America, Asia and things like that, and the Europe, where they still be able to have diversity over there just in case something happens to the US, where people don't want to drink Sprite or people don't want to drink Coca-Cola for some reason. They're heavily diversified into all parts of the world. Number 4, royalty income. Actually, on this channel, I've talked about royalty income pretty often, to my liking, I guess. We have realty income, real estate investment trust. While the S&P 500 lost 55%, only lost 43%, which is really a 10% difference. But in the long run, if you could beat the S&P 500, it's gonna be a really great stock overall. They have around 24 years of dividend payments, and I believe it's 21% of consistent dividend growth. They're heavily diversified, so they have really great tenants. I believe it's LA Fitness, AMC Theaters, Walgreens, CVS, and I believe Costco and Walmart were at the top 10. And so, those companies aren't going anywhere anytime soon, especially because they have Johnson & Johnson products. They have Procter & Gamble. And they have Coca-Cola products inside their shelves. So O is a really, really great long-term hold. Plus they have monthly dividends, so be able to have that cash flow. Really great company overall. I don't see O going anywhere anytime soon, just unless their tenants don't pay their dividends. But they're so heavily diversified, where if one to go down, there are 100 plus other ones because you'd be able to like just bring up the payments and take care of that one. So last one on the list is Verizon. Ticker symbol VZ. Of course, a telecommunications giant. Right now, in my opinion, Verizon does have the best service compared to T-Mobile, compared to Sprint, and compared to AT&T as well too. While the S&P 500 lost 55%, Verizon only lost around 39%, which again is like a 10 to 15% decrease. But if you beat the S&P 500, pretty much your business has something good going towards it. So they have 12 years of consistent dividend growth. They are super, super giant. So I like to think about it like this: like anything to pertain with phones, people are still gonna buy it. You need service to be able to call your family. You need service to be able to go to work. If you use Google Maps or you're making like long distance calls to your families or things like that, you're still gonna need service. And especially with like businesses who have Verizon, both for their Wi-Fi or for their cellular network, people are still gonna need to buy or pretty much like pay their monthly bill, and Verizon will still get that money reinvested into their service one more time. Really, really great company, really, really great service. People are still gonna need their phones. I have a Verizon phone as well too. Really great service. I'll consistently pay my monthly bill even with the recession and stuff like that too. And then just think of like the other 100 million people. You're still gonna need to be able to be connected to other people. And cellular networks pretty much the one way to do it, the fastest way instead of like email and stuff like that. So Verizon will be a really, really great company overall. Their dividend is actually pretty high, honestly. It's around like 4 to 5% if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Verizon's really, really great company. Hope you enjoyed the top 5 recession-proof companies. Thank you for watching and stay safe, guys.